What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another How Do You Figure unboxing video. As always, I'm your host, Blake Schultz, and today we are doing a very special video for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Loot Crate. NECA recently announced they will be doing a special loot crate for each of their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lines, the movie, the video game, the Mirage comics, and the cartoon, each one with a limited edition special action figure, among a lot of the other fun goodies that Loot Crate often throws in. Mine finally shipped out. This is the first one, the movie one, which those who listen to the podcast know is my favorite of the NECA waves. It's the part of the TMNT that I have the most attachment to are the live action movies. The first two in particular, of course, I'm talking about the 90s ones. And so this is the one that I'm most excited to get. I have a second one coming. And as for the other two, I did not pick them up. So enjoy these two that I'm going to do. I've actually never gotten a Loot Crate before, so this is very fun and exciting for me. They just, I don't know, a monthly box of stuff, even though I go and buy my own stuff, just it's a gamble to me. It's a gamble, but I'm really excited about this one because of what's inside. So let's go. So this one comes with a special shirt, a pin set, a coaster set, and of course your Danny Pennington TMNT action figure, which is of course a fun addition to the movie line. They're really not leaving anybody out, and I love that. Before we get to that, let's quickly kind of look over your little pin set. You get Casey Jones and Raphael from the movie. Very exciting if you're a enamel pin collector. I don't have too many of them. I never know where to put them, but they're pretty dope. I like it. You know, the paint job's good, the detail's good. Good pin. Oddly, because I'm now a 30-year-old adult man, this coaster set is very exciting to me because I need a place to put drinks and coffee and such. These kind of come from the old Mirage comic. You get a sense of the Turtles and one of Shredder. The art on both of these is awesome. They feel like they're, hard plastic. They're going to really sit. You're not going to be able to move too much around there, which is good. It's weird to review coasters because they do their job. They're going to sit there and they're going to stop rings from getting on my wood furniture. So that's great. I love that. I love a good functioning item. The artwork is great on both of these, so I am hoping that they're resilient to water and whiskey and coffee, the three things that will be encountering them the most. And that's it for the coasters. And then let's get to Danny. Here we go. The packaging is exactly what you expect from the NECA TMNT movie line. It's got the Nickelodeon logo, all four of them poking out of the sewer. The font, the character name. This one also is the Loot Crate exclusive logo right here in the corner. So if you're about that life, then that's there. It lets you know where it's from. I appreciate stuff like that, knowing where it's from. You get your side profile shot. You get your 3 more profile shots in the back, your shot of the turtles as always, and your bio of the character. I really like how deep that bio gets. You know me, I'm a sucker for a back of the toy box. A few more profile shots on the side. And let's go ahead and do this. And there's Danny. Very detailed figure, exactly what you expect from NECA at this point and from these turtles. The jeans are always nice and scrunched up. He has a very accurate shirt. His shoes are good. The likeness is fun, and his face, as you can see, is very surprised and shocked, which I enjoy. A nice expression head. The articulation is exactly also what you expect from NECA. It's a little sticky and moves in all the areas you expect it to move in. Shoulders, elbows, hands, everything else. I kind of wish sometimes that the articulation was a bit better in the NECA figures, but the detail is always so good that I know these are just gonna sit on the shelf and hang out. Accessory wise, he's a little light. You have his alternative head without his headband and his kind of regular face. The likeness is pretty good, all in all good. And then he has his simple Walkman with headphones. You can kind of see the wiry stuff. The wiry accessories, I frankly don't always love because they're kind of hard to get. Yeah, look at that. Like the headphones are stretchy. So it's, getting them on there is always kind of a awkward challenge. And then it's another thing, I feel like it can get caught really easily and knock it down. And if he drops one thing, he drops everything, and hard to get it even in his hands there. But there you go. That's that. You probably get him around his neck easier than you can around his ears. But, you know, it's a fun figure and it fills out that roster of main characters that are important for the story of the movie, which I'm all about. So I think he's going to look really good on a shelf. He's going to look good with everybody else. It's such a fun, unique character. I think when this line started on another video, I was like, who else is left to do? And they keep proving that there's a lot of people left to do that I didn't even think of. So I like having this character here. I like seeing him. I think it's great. And if you're a, you know, diehard collector, this is exactly the figure you want from it, and you want from a Loot Crate exclusive, because, you know, they didn't put a super important character that I think is 100% necessary in the Loot Crate, which means if you are looking for something cool and deeper and it feels like it's an exclusive, because it's not one of the main four turtles, it's not a main villain, it's a big character for the movie, but otherwise, like, I think it fits. I think it fits being an exclusive to Loot Crate, because if you aren't a super completionist, you can kind of walk right by it, but if you are, you know how to get it. And because of that, it's great. I wouldn't mind seeing it released somewhere else. I know these were kind of hard to snag up, and I'm all about everybody getting everything they want to have. I think accessibility is good, but I also think, you know, for the not super intense collector, this is a pretty good place to move on by if you want. It's the other 3 boxes that I actually think have some pretty cool stuff coming in them. And then the last thing they have is their shirt, which this is kind of my first experience with a Loot Crate shirt, but it's a pretty cool neon yellow shirt with the logo and the turtles. Well, that is it for this video. As you can kind of see, he looks good on the shelf with everybody else. And if you're enjoying the show, you should, of course, subscribe to our channel.